Hey guys, okay, this is my third attempt trying to make this video. I keep getting interrupted. And I'm making this through webcam, so I don't have any, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Programs to, like, put bits and pieces together. I mean, I have the Movie Maker, but that thing takes forever to load onto YouTube. Like, forever. So I try not to use it, even though I'd love to make my videos fancy, because I'm actually pretty good at that. So if any of you know of a program that I could use that is not Windows Live Movie Maker, tell me, because I will use it. Alright, I'm 28 weeks pregnant, so third trimester. Rodney will be here in no time. Exciting and scary. Alright. He's been moving well. He moves pretty much every day. No, he moves every day. Mostly stretching. I can tell because both sides of my stomach will kind of bulge out, and I can feel the pressure. And it's not just a kick; he's stretching. He likes to roll around a lot, like basically roll onto his side, and then like where his face would be facing my back, or then his face would be facing forward. Basically just trying to get comfy, I guess. Let's see, another thing. Well, last week I had an infection, bacterial infection. I noticed some green discharge, so I went in, and they said I had bacterial infection. They said it wasn't that bad though, because I wasn't itching, I wasn't burning, it didn't progress. I caught it pretty quick. So it was on antibiotics for a week. Again, because I was on antibiotics for, what was it for? A totally different infection, I think. I think it was a sinus infection or something. Oh no, ear infection. I had an ear infection. Alright, so I stopped those a few days ago, finished them, I mean, and now I noticed a green discharge again. It was only once, so I think I'm okay, but now it's starting to burn when I go to the bathroom, and itch a little bit, so I'm going to check and see if I have another infection of anything. Like, they're going to check and see if I have a bladder infection, or if the infection just didn't go away yet, or if it could be just a yeast infection, because I know those things can burn too sometimes. But we want to check the bladder infection because I get those often, and those can be very dangerous if they go to a kidney infection while pregnant. I mean, they're pretty much dangerous anyway to begin with, but even worse when pregnant, can cause premature labor from my understanding. Well, like I said, it's hard to bend down and everything. My feet have been swelling if I'm on my feet for more than 15 minutes. My hands have been swollen pretty much constantly for 2 weeks now, and they go numb because of the pressure on my wrists. It makes pressure on the nerve. So they go numb actually pretty often, and it's actually annoying. It'll wake me up in the middle of the night and I can't feel my hand. I'm like, oh, damn it. Try and move where my hands are like straight, but that's almost impossible because you can't sleep on your back. Alright, I have a few things I want to say in this video that are pretty much about me and just completely not about Rodney or anything. Alright, first thing is, I was watching one of my videos just to go over and see. I didn't want to repeat myself in this one, so I kind of just watched the beginning to see if I said I had an infection or not. And I noticed, probably some of you are wondering about my teeth, because I can clearly notice this tooth when I talk. And that is because it is capped, and my doctor used too big of a cap. It wasn't the same size as the rest of my teeth. So yeah, he wasn't that smart. I've had bad experiences every time I've gone to a dentist, and I think that is due to the fact I lived way out in the country as a kid, so they probably weren't very experienced and didn't have very many patients to begin with. So as a kid, my mom never took me to the dentist, but even if she would have, it wouldn't have made a difference because I have a disease that is genetic, that basically rots my teeth from the inside out, and they will all fall out at some point. I mean, there is no getting past that. I'm going to have dentures or implants, but I'm a very poor person. I can't afford implants at all. I would have an upper denture right now because I am missing my two front teeth, as you can see, and it's pretty hard to eat, and my molars are pretty much the worst. So it's hard. But when I was on my dad's insurance, which wasn't long ago because I just moved out from them, I went to a dentist and they were really good because I had been there before. They had pulled a few teeth of mine that were baby teeth, like my baby teeth didn't fall out or something like that. Or I had an extra tooth. That was it. I had an extra tooth, and it was causing problems. But it's $3,000 out of pocket on the day of the surgery. They don't make payments. They don't do payment plans. So it kind of fucked me over because my parents told me to do it myself when this all could have been avoided if they'd taken me to the dentist as a kid and had it figured out then, because there could have been something they could have done. And she never told me to brush my teeth, so it's worse than it should have been so early on in my life. But my mom has it, my grandma has it, and my grandpa has it, and I'm not sure if my aunts or uncles have it or not. Oh wait, my uncle does. He actually just got all his teeth pulled and got implants, and even he won't help me. So it's like, my family knows what I'm going through, and yet they won't help me. So I'm kind of on my own on this, and being we just moved, money is seriously tight, because my grandparents were actually supposed to move in with us. So this place is actually out of our price range. Though you're not really going to find a place very much for this. So I don't know, it might be in our price range. I'm not 100% sure. But it's just hard. So that's the whole thing behind my teeth. I know I wanted to say it now because I still have people ask me about it. And honestly, I'm not embarrassed about it anymore. It's not my fault. It's the infection. It's basically an infection within my gums that weaken my teeth. And the infection will not go away. No, there are no antibiotics that will remove it as of right now. And the only way to get rid of it is to pull all of your teeth. But now that I'm on state insurance, I'm going to see if I can do more. I'm going to see maybe if the copay is less. But I'm afraid that I'm going to have to go to a special place that takes the state insurance, and usually they're not so good. But I don't have to worry about it because I'm pretty sure I can't do anything while breastfeeding or being. I know I can't do anything while I'm pregnant, but I probably can't do anything while breastfeeding anyway. So it's kind of my excuse to put it off because it's pretty scary for me. All right, well that's that about the teeth. My daughter Callie will be 1 on November 1st. Excuse me, I'm not thinking straight. She'll be 4 November 1st. Um, she will be going to 4K when it starts back up for next year. Um, I decided to put her in 4K because kindergarten, they actually require you to do all these things that you didn't have to do until first grade. So it's getting more advanced, and 4K is basically the kindergarten I went to, and their kindergarten is almost like second grade, for God's sake. So I'm putting her in 4K. Hopefully she'll be completely potty trained. She will not poop in the toilet. I don't know why. She won't. She freaks out. But we have time to fix that. And I'm not, if you have any advice on how to fix that, please give me some, because, you know, the whole bribing thing, no, that doesn't work with her at all. Because she knows that she can just go to grandma's place and get whatever she wants. Let's see, what else has been going on? Well, about the infection, I actually have a doctor appointment. Leaving in like an hour to go see them, so, I'll probably just update Facebook. If for all you that want to add me on Facebook, go ahead. But if anything, you'll just have to wait, for my next prenatal visit, which is actually in 4 days. Well, it's the shot, actually. My next prenatal visit is next week, but I'll update then. Or I can update tomorrow. I prefer doing it when everybody is not home, because I actually have to talk very loudly, because the speakers on this thing suck. I went back to my videos and I'm like, holy shit, you can't hear what I'm saying. So I'm trying to vocalize better. I will be getting a new laptop soon, hopefully. They said they would help get me one, but who knows? They said they'd also help us get a car. They haven't done shit. Let's see what else is going on. I'm pretty sure there was something else I was supposed to say, but I cannot remember. Let's see. Connor has been bad at school again. So, since this has been a continuous thing, he's not going to Halloween. And I don't feel bad about that, because they have Halloween parties at the frickin' school. So, yeah, he's missing out on the experience, but you know what? He won't respond to any other type of discipline, like taking toys away, or timeouts, or anything. He won't respond to it, so it's like, take something big away from him. Maybe that'll kick him in the butt and make him upset and be like, okay, you know what? I gotta start being good. But we'll see. Actually, this Friday coming up, he'll be going to a wedding. His grandparents are gonna pick him up, and he'll be gone for a few days. So that'll be nice, because on the weekends he's actually a little bit annoying, because he wants to be with his dad constantly and basically pushes me out of the way to get to him. And his dad is not one of those people who like to play with toys, you know, and that's understandable. I mean, my mom, she felt awkward playing with toys, and you know, that's okay. It actually never bothered me, because we would still do other stuff together, like she'd take me out or something. But I can play with toys, but only with my daughter, because I don't have a connection with Connor at all, and I feel bad saying it. I always thought it would be easy to see another child as your own, but it is actually a hell of a lot harder than it looks and sounds. I actually want to say sorry to my ex who was there for Callie when she was born, and he said that he basically saw her as a little sister than anything, and that really upset me. Well, now I understand how he felt, and it really sucks. I want to be close to him, but something I think in my subconscious is stopping me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm pregnant and I just get annoyed easier. But the thing is when Callie was here, when she was here, running around screaming, I was calm as could be. I'm just like, Callie, you know what? You gotta calm down. And if Connor would have did that, I would have been yelling at him. Well, I don't really yell. I yell at him to go to his room and shut the door, so I don't have to hear the screaming. Scream all you want in your room. With Callie, yeah, I tell her to go to her room, but I do it so much nicer than I do with Connor. And the thing is when she's here, I'm nicer to Connor. She's like she keeps me calm. Like, she's here and my mommy instincts kick in, and I'm just like, oh, you guys okay? What would you like? And oh, do you guys want a hug? And it's to both of them, not just her. But once she's gone, like right now she's at her grandmother's place because Grandma got pissed that I took the pacifier away from her. She's almost 4. I don't want her to have it, but you know what? I might just give it to her and let her get rid of it. Or ask my mom what my mom... I know I had my pacifier till I was freaking 6. And I may just only give it to her at night, because that's when she asks for it. Because when she's tired, she will take her pacifier and go lay down, and that'll put her to sleep. So if it helps, you know what, I might just do it. It's only for bedtime, who gives a crap. Joey's gonna throw a fit, but whatever. But, yeah, and I was not calm with her when I was with my mom, because I was so stressed out, really. And Callie was very much out of hand, and she's so much better now. And I don't know, my mommy instincts are kicked in when she's here, which has never happened before. I mean, for the whole life I was with her, my mommy instincts just weren't there at all. I think it was because I was so young. But now, I was hoping they'd kick in when Rodney's born, but it seems like they're kicking in now that I have Callie back after so long, a few months, because she was in Florida, which is, she's going to do that every summer with her grandma. But she's basically my calm button. I don't know. She was actually sitting there crying, wanting her doo-doo, and we were waiting for my grandma to come pick her up, so that they could play and whatnot. And Joey was sitting there getting a headache from it, and he wanted to yell at her and whatnot, because he just didn't like the whining. But honestly, when his son whines, to me, that's a freaking headache. That is like, oh my god. Little boys aren't supposed to have this high pitch of a voice, and the whining he does, the way he does it, drives me up the wall. Oh, I can't handle it. But maybe it's just because he's not mine, or because I'm not used to him. I don't know. If you guys have any advice, go ahead and tell me, because I feel bad, and yet I don't feel bad. I don't know. My hormones are out of whack right now. It's the only thing I can blame it on. Well, I guess that's it. There's not much else I want to say. I will try to show you my belly if I can stand up enough. Oh yeah, that's great. Dang, I am bigger than I freaking thought I was. Wow, I was this big with Callie, like, the day I gave birth to her. I was never, well, okay, no, I was, yeah, the last time I was this big, I pretty much gave birth to her. And I was never so round. So, holy moly. I am a lot bigger than I thought I was. I can't believe that. I like big bellies, but now I'm a little worried that Rodney is big. I'm going to ask at the doctor if she can be like, if she can like play around with him and see if she thinks a gestation of how big he might be right now. Because they say they're only supposed to be like 2.5 pounds right now. So if she says 4, I'm gonna be worried. I will update you guys on that too. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut this short now because I don't know how long it's gonna update and, you know. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe, whatever. I don't care. My Facebook should be linked on my other videos. I've been busy, so I haven't had the time to post everything in there, but if you want my Facebook, it is listed in the other videos, the earlier ones. So go ahead and look at those, and I will try to do things today so I can have all the updates and everything. So thanks, and if any of you are pregnant out there, I hope you're having good pregnancies, and I hope I'm helping out somehow. See ya.